Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 Wii review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Wario Land, the Shake Dimension, which if you've never played it before, is a platformer. So at the start here, all you have to do is push 2, and then it takes you to 4 save files where you can copy and erase, and that's pretty So at the start here, all you have to do is push 2, and then it takes you to 4 save files where you can copy and erase, and that's pretty much it. I'm actually going into a save file that's a little bit into it, just simply because you can't skip the FMV at the start, and obviously I don't want to have to show that off. Or sometimes you do actually want to be able to skip it as well, so it's a bit of a bad thing on both areas there. Anyway, then you go into this, which is basically you can area select the areas of the world. There's 5 overall. Treasure list, you can view your treasure list. Media rooms, just basically things like viewing tracks. Bottom left of the screen, it tells you the controls of this part. Bottom right, it tells you how, like, percentage-wise stages and things you beat. At the very start of the game, obviously you get the training mission, which I'm not going to go on because it's just basically things like press 2 here, press 1 here, shake Wiimote here, just things like that. But the pirate shop, I'm going to go into it because it's pretty damn useful. Basically, like, you can collect cash as you go along in the levels, and you can exchange them for goods. So you can buy a heart vessel, which actually adds another piece of energy. The recovery potion, which obviously, like, restores your health. You can buy other maps to other worlds, you can buy movies, just things like that. But anyway, let's go into the actual game now. So I'm just going to cut to the first level to avoid this loading. So anyway then, this is the start and the end of the first level, because the whole point is, overall, as I say, 5 worlds. On each world there's 4 levels plus 2 secret levels and a boss. Aim of the level is to go around to find this thing called a Merfolk, and basically once you find him, you've got to then get back to that start there. He basically points out the best way to go, and there's also a load of side missions as well, which are basically what's on the left of the screen and the right of the screen. The left's basically got the side missions, so there's things like do it in a certain time, collect a certain amount of coins, destroy all the bomb blocks, just loads of things like that to basically, well, lengthen the gameplay, because you're probably going to want to go back and get them all, at least if you're really thorough in games anyway. And there's also, on the right, basically the treasures. There's 3 treasure chests per level, and they're just hidden around all over the place. There's also these vehicle type things. Basically you've got this one here, and you have to like tilt the Wiimote back and forward, and you can jump from platform to platform. And there's also a submarine where again you just tilt it to point where you want to go, and you can fire missiles, just cool things like that. The basic things that you've got to do in the game, the basic controls are finding things like, well, this box here, I've got to kill that spiky enemy, so shake the Wiimote, do that punch thing, and then that basically knocks that down. You can ground pound, you can do a charge attack, just all sorts of different things. You can also pick up items and also pick up enemies if you stun them and shake them like that, which basically obviously that was a coin bag. The enemies, you can sometimes get some energy out of them, so it's well worth doing it. But other than that, there's pretty much not really anything left to say. Boss battles are just basic standard stuff like you'd expect, where you have to use several other powers to, well, kill them. So anyway, that's pretty much everything there is to say about the game, other than, as you'd probably expect, the game's got the usual Wii difficulty, which basically is a bit of a disappointment because it could be a bit harder, but it's still quite a little fun game to play. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon 212, signing off.